Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
Well, it's just so fun. So Andy, for this week, we're headed out to Eagle Mountain. Now, you know Eagle Mountain, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, it's kind of out there on the outskirts, a little bit outside of Lehigh, but it's definitely growing.
Yeah, this area is blowing up. It's right on the outside of where the tech boom is. And so this is going to be, as we've noticed over the last few years, this place is exploding. You still can get a really good value on the property in a really good location, and freeway access is really good. And Eagle Mountain's been on the news a lot lately because one of the new tech industries that's coming into Lehigh is, of course, Facebook. They're doing a big, huge data center out there.
It seems to me like this would probably be the next spot that really does kind of appreciate and blows up because of exactly what you're talking about with Facebook and other companies.
Yeah, and so what's happened with all these tech industry? They were outsourcing all their jobs to other countries and stuff, and they went away from that. Decided, you know what, we want to be back in the United States. We want to bring all the jobs in, and they started looking around for places that they could put it. And Utah turns out to be one of those amazing places where they get really educated workforce, and they get these, and it doesn't cost a lot of money for them. The taxes are super cheap. And they've got a lot of places to build, and so they're coming in. And when we have tech jobs and booms going on, then we have housing booms that go on. And Eagle Mountain, so take a look at this one. This one's great. So you're about 3222, 6 bedrooms, 3 baths. It's on 0.13 acres. It's right across from a beautiful park. And look at the inside of this. Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, you can tell the family really took care of this house. Yeah, because it's really well kept. A great home for a family to come in and move right into it.
Yeah, this is great. And one of the nice things about this area, of course, you can get a really beautiful property, and then you're going to be the tech boom, and everything's going in lots of jobs, and it's going to be going for a long, long time. But one of the other nice things, of course, loans out there are really good, right?
Yeah, in Eagle Mountain, they actually have a loan that's called the Rural USDA Housing Loan. So you can it's one of the best loans out there. You can actually get in this home for nothing down and still have a really good rate, and the mortgage insurance premiums on are really, really low. So one of the best loans possible is still available in this area.
Yeah, and that's why we're seeing so much, and why the houses are appreciating so well, because it's a very desirable area. It's close to everything, really good freeway access, lots of jobs, and you get these cute little, I mean, if you were coming from California and you ran across this property at this price, under $400,000, I mean, you wouldn't believe it.
Yeah, seems like a great deal, especially for this area.
Yeah, great properties in these communities out there. This is right near Silver Lake, where they have these big, huge community, kind of park and parties and stuff. They have these little concerts in the park and stuff. It's a real community feel. This one's got a park right across the street. And as you can see, it's a cute little property. So Andy, I am so excited about this house. So for this one, we're going to downtown Salt Lake. We're going into the Avenues, and the Avenues is one of the very first subdivisions that was ever developed in the whole state. And you would think over time, maybe it'd run down, maybe this area wouldn't be desirable. It is the most desirable area in the whole state. So if you took a postage stamp and you looked at the whole state and you narrowed it down, where is the most popular area to live? This is it. This is the location. And these houses don't ever run down because everybody continually fixes them up and makes them amazing. This thing looks like it's straight out of the Hollywood Hills, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you're right. The area, just because the location is so close to everything, the mature trees, so you feel like you're in almost in a forest down there. But yeah, you're right. This is the spot to be if you can make it work, for sure.
And take a look at the inside. So the folks that own this house have a furniture business, and so they have this one set up with the right price on the home. They'll include all the furnishings.
Wow, that's nice. That's perfect.
So as you're looking at this, I mean, normally you go and buy a house and then you go close on it, you walk into it and you're like, okay, now what am I going to do with it? As you picture walking through this house, picture all those furnishings are there for you. Now, if you don't want the furnishing, you want to do your own furnishing, we can put a deal together that way too. But take a look at this kitchen. Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah, I mean, I can't let my wife see this because she's going to be jealous. But yeah, it's incredible. I love how white it is, how clean and modern it looks.
Spectacular. On one of the things I really like about it is, of course, this is a house that was built in 1928, but they kind of played with keeping it from a 1928 style, but made it very modern and kind of perfectly molded all those colors and styles and everything together that it just works.
Plus, the brick exterior. Brick lasts forever. Everybody wants a brick home if they can get it.
Yeah, and everything they put in there, they did a really nice job with these subway tiles. Those white subway tiles like that, they never go out of style. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if it's 100 years from now. Those are still in style. And each of these rooms that you go into, nice big rooms, really nice home. This has 4 bedrooms and a couple baths in there. As you can see, take a look at this beautiful room.
You can tell in the detail, just in the detail, that they have spared no expense, that they've made this home as nice as possible.
Yeah, and so this is one of those areas you'll go into in Salt Lake that, man, the nice thing about it, doesn't matter when you buy it or when you sell it, it is always in style. People always want houses on the exterior. If the market ever suffers or anything, they will drop in value. Ones that are in the city always hold their value better because they're close to where all the jobs are. This is where downtown is, and you'll notice that high desirable areas will build up in the air because the real estate becomes so expensive. They have no choice. They can't go wide. They have to go up in the air, and that's where you see things like downtown. And that's why these areas, these beautiful homes, to continue to get built on, and people are they're super desirable. The location is just the way it is. And look at this little detached garage, and you've got your little kind of courtyard there. Isn't that cute?
Yeah, that's awesome. Good, perfect little spot there for outside of the home.
And you got a little gate that goes into your detached garage, and they've got a little bonus space above the garage. This is a spectacular area, and I'm really excited about this house.
Most people aren't insurance experts. Shoot, most of the time they don't know what coverage they have or even who their agent is. It's okay. It's not your job to be an insurance nerd. It's mine. I even have the glasses and sweater vest. As your personal insurance nerd, my staff of nerds and I are excited and eager to get nerdy about your insurance. Your coverage is important and so is the price. We understand that. Let us get nerdy about the details. If you're looking for the cheapest price from some online company regardless of coverage, you've got the wrong nerd. Now, if you're looking for a personal relationship with a local insurance nerd who cares about covering you and your family and that your cat's name's Fluffy, I'm your nerd. Give us a call or shoot us an email. If we don't answer right away, it's because we're deep in the nerdiness with another client. Don't worry, we'll get right back to you. We always do. Kai Tanner, Farm Bureau Insurance.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Anderson, we closed on this house and we're gonna flip it. One of the dilemmas is, though, it needs to be remodeled. This is 2007 here, okay? And so what I'm thinking is I want to have some nice light cabinets. I want to have like a nice kind of airy feeling here in the kitchen. What would you suggest?
Definitely paint the cabinets white.
Okay, not replace them.
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Let's cover the wood nuts.
Okay.
And then spray them white. It's
Make it like a smooth, more modern look.
Oh yeah, it would be great. Okay. You know what would be even better if we install some nice, good-looking backsplash with that.
Yeah, it needs that.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Okay, and the other thing I was thinking is maybe do some under cabinet lighting
Oh yes, that will be even better, because then it's gonna make the backsplash stand out even more.
Okay, good. What about these countertops? Do we need to replace those?
Definitely not, just keep them, because they look great right now. They have like a darker color,
Yeah.
so they're going to contrast excellently with that.
Okay, good. Now in the front room here, I've already started on a few things in there, but clearly the floor is not gonna work. What do you suggest here?
You have a great, good-looking fireplace, light color. I'm sure that the dark laminate is gonna look great with that one.
Okay, so how much time are we talking to get all this done?
Between 7 to 10 days, we can get the laminate, the cabinets, the backsplash, and the lighting done.
So Anderson, it turned out amazing. So walk me through what you did here.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it. So the first thing we did is we covered the wood nuts.
Yeah.
And then we used a strong primer. That's very important.
Oh, I see.
And then we used 2 coats of semi-gloss.
Yeah.
Perfect finishing for kitchen cabinets.
Yeah.
We installed a glass tile for the backsplash. Subway is what is on right now, but to make it even look better, we did glass tile.
Yeah. Stepped it up a little bit. Looks a little nice.
Oh yes,
Yeah, I
much
love
better.
It.
And we installed for you lights. And the cool thing about those lights is that you can change the colors. You can turn to any color you want. Maybe you have a party, or maybe you just want chill. You can choose the color, okay?
Yeah. Turned out great. What about this hardware? I know you should change that out too.
Oh yes, that was a great pick. We put a longer hardware that calls much more attention and makes it look much more modern.
Yeah, and the countertops still look great on there.
Oh yes, the countertops look even better now.
Yeah, okay, so in the front room, it jumps off. So tell me about the flooring you put in there.
The flooring is great. It not only matched perfectly with the fireplace, because it's contrasting really good, but it also matched with the tile you already had before. So it's looking perfect right now.
Yeah, and it came out beautifully. I love it. It just looks great. It's exactly what we're looking for. It didn't cost a lot of money. It was really quick to do, but when somebody walks in to see this kitchen, they're gonna be spot on. Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
This week we have one of the most unique properties we've aired on the show with you guys. This one's actually up in Springdale, and that is less than 5 minutes from Zion National Park, and this house is incredible, Jay.
Boy, you can tell by that landscape, but this is amazing.
You can actually walk to the gate of Zion into the pay station in about 5 minutes from this home. I mean, it is right there. It is towering cliffs right next to the home with the most incredible views you've ever seen.
Yeah, this is absolutely spectacular. This is just what people think about when they think of Utah.
Yep, this is it right here.
Yeah, so you can tell it's a rambler as we walk in. Tell me a little bit about the inside here.
So this is a big open floor plan, very, very upgraded, as you can see. Possible furniture package is actually included with this home, depending on the right price and the right offer. But this home is absolutely incredible. And again, these are the views you see out the back. It looks a little bit dark today because we do have some smoke coming over from the California fires, but 99% of the time, it is just unreal at this home.
Wow. You can tell those windows, they really put them in special spots. So as you're walking through the home, you can see those beautiful views and what's going on outside. Great work.
Oh yeah. You can see turkeys and deer, maybe even the occasional goat as well, or bighorn sheep out back. You are right in the national park, and the boundary is actually just one property line past this property. So you are right there next to Zion. And it's actually just over an acre that's included with this home.
Wow, this is amazing. So how many bedrooms and baths are we talking about?
This is actually a 3-bedroom and 2-bath, but they're really, really large bedrooms. So perfect for entertaining. And there's even some additional bedroom space or office space connected to the master bedroom, as you can see here on the right-hand side. So this is the master, but it has a great connected room to it.
Yeah, whoever designed this home and put all the colors and everything together, they knocked it out of the park. This is spectacular.
This is the real deal Springdale Zion National Park type of home.
Yeah, and so is this most likely going to be somebody's home, obviously, right? I doubt somebody would rent something of this quality out, right?
Sure, I would strongly advise against renting something like this out, but this is a great getaway home. The buyer for this home is probably an international buyer. That's a lot of people who actually reside in these homes, where a lot of them are vacant, and the owners are in Asia or in Europe, that type of thing, and they come a couple times a year, and they live the most luscious lifestyle possible.
Yeah,
That's
you can
what this home
tell.
offers.
Yeah, the designer, the way that they put the colors together, you can tell this is truly a standout property. We love stuff like this, right?
Exactly right.
This would makes our job just fun to see beautiful real estate like this in beautiful areas. I love it. So it looks like they've got a lot of green vegetation around, and they even got some sculptures and things around. Very, very nice. I love it.
Yeah, they didn't skip on anything in this home.
So Chase, if somebody wanted to contact to see this beautiful home, how would they reach out to you?
You can email us directly at aimsteam@sgremax.com or call us at 435-674-6011.
Why would you want to tune into Real Estate Essentials? To get the latest in Utah's real estate news and beautiful properties like this one in Heber. 12,500 square feet on almost 6.5 acres with a beautiful pool house, basketball court, theater, baseball diamond, and all for less than $3 million. So be sure to tune into Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 4:30 only on ABC4. Good for Utah.
Hi, I'm Tess Lightning. I represent Tesseract Logistics, or TessLogic. I represent Tesseract Logistics, or TessLogic. We're a national logistics company and the largest franchisee of ZippyShell, which is, in my opinion, simply the best moving and storage company in the world. ZippyShell, powered by TessLogic, helps businesses, families, and singles. Whether you live in an apartment or a mansion, whether you're moving or just need to keep your treasures safely out of sight for a while. Whatever the problem, ZippyShell to the rescue. Be sure to check out ZippyShell on Facebook and Twitter. And, of course, give us a call anytime you have moving or storage needs. We'll zip right over and help you out. Until next time, Tess out.
Hey, I hope you're enjoying our showcase of homes today, but if you're ever going to make St. George in Southern Utah your home or your next home, we would love to be your financing option. Cherry Creek Mortgage focuses and specializes on our seniors and retirees. So if you're 59 and a half, going to retire and make Southern Utah your home, we'd love to be your financing. We specialize in underwriting and programs specifically for you. So give us a buzz at any of our branches today.
Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Hi Jay. So we are up here at 1225 Silver Oak, up in the April Mountain subdivision, right above Park City. So this place is it's as close to Main Street as Old Town, but it's on the other side. So you've got beautiful resort views, really close to everything, but it's a little quiet up here. A little quieter than Old Town for sure.
Yeah, it's just a beautiful property on the outside. Then we step inside and boy, it doesn't stop there. It's beautiful on the inside too.
Yeah, they did a fantastic job, and this house, furnishings are negotiable, and they did a really wonderful job choosing these furnishings, and they had that professionally done, and it really shows.
Yeah, you can definitely tell there's definitely a really nice touch in this property. Beautiful kitchen. Tell me about that.
Yeah, just sort of the chef's kitchen that you expect in Park City at this price point. Really, Wolf appliances. It sort of looks out with these picture windows, overlooking, as I said, the resort. Really nice sort of family setup. The beauty of this house is, even though it has a shed wall, it is a twin home, and it is in a little HOA. It's actually got 5 bedrooms, so you'll see through here they've got some kids, and it's just a really wonderful family home.
Yeah, you can tell. And again, the style just continues. Great styles. So this one, is it set up to be like a primary home, like a secondary home, or like a rental? What would be the best option for this one?
Yeah, that's a great question. So up here, these are not rental properties. They're really either primary homes or second homes, and there is a good mix. The owner of this property uses this as their second home, and being that it has 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, it's really set up so that you can come back, just come in and it's ready to go. It's enough space so you don't really have to worry about it, and it's just a fantastic place, and the location just can't be beat.
Yeah, and that's great. And one of the nice things about not having rentals in the area is you only have owners there, so you don't have people coming and going. So this is really ideal.
Yeah, no, it's definitely quiet. Especially you can walk down to Main Street, but it's more of just a couple-minute drive to get down there, or you take an Uber or something like that. But it's pretty quiet up here. You don't really get people just passing through. There's no through traffic or anything like that. Like you get closer into town, and down here in the basement, you've got to walk out lower level. A little bit of grass out there, and that's really something that you don't get that on the other side of Main Street.
Yeah, and you basically walk out right in. They almost consider that like a lower level, not even really got basement. It's got so much light, which is great. I love it. And the fireplace down there. And it's one thing I noticed about this house, it's got lots of different living areas, places to go and hang out. You're just not in one area.
Exactly, and of course, as we're seeing here, the views are just spectacular.
Yeah, so at night you'd see those ski runs all light up, and then you'd see the town. This is great. So if somebody wanted more information, how would they contact you?
So the best way is to definitely reach out to David Lawson, and his number is 435-901-0904.
Headed down to the Arches and Canyonlands National Park. Let's see what's popular on Moab with Rachel Moody.
Hey, hi Jay. Thanks for coming back down to the Moab region with me. I'm taking you down to the Wilson Arch subdivision. We're just about 25 minutes southeast of Moab City Center into this beautiful area with this gorgeous little home.
Yeah, it looks like straight out of a movie.
This one's beautiful. It sits right next to a gorgeous wash, which is open space. There are other private parcels around this, but they haven't been built out and probably won't be built out for quite a few years. So you do feel pretty isolated out here, but you still have great connectivity to the world.
Yeah, which is great. Well, you can see all where that water runs in there, and it looks like we're going inside. It looks beautiful.
This is gorgeous. So much attention to detail. The rock work, the woodwork, the placement of windows, the placement of the home. Everything is very well thought out.
Yeah, you can tell they kind of brought the outside indoors, but then they've got all those beautiful windows so you can look at it and just really enjoy where you're at.
Absolutely, and not just during the day. At night, this home will sparkle up with the stars because you have no light pollution out in this area. So it's just you, the stars, the Milky Way, and this gorgeous home.
Yeah, looking out at those views, at those windows, that's just beautiful.
It is stunning. And the rock work, all of this rock was brought in from Apache Junction. The kitchen, you've got Viking appliances, gorgeous granite countertops, slate tile, very well thought out, oak cabinetry.
Yeah, very nice. So how many bedrooms and baths and how many square feet are we looking at here?
This one is just over 1,800 square feet. This one has 2 bedrooms, 2 full bathrooms. Both of the bedrooms are quite spacious, so they can be multi-purpose, very comfortable. You can have your office as well as your guest room. You can have a sitting area as well as your bedroom. Just really well thought out and very spacious.
Yeah, and those views, I can imagine being in that bedroom right there,
in
looking out
every
those.
room.
Unbelievable.
Yes.
It's amazing.
Well, and they carried out the high windows in every room. So laying in bed at night, you're also going to get the twinkling of the Milky Way through your bedroom window, which is just a great feature.
Beautiful. Okay, so if somebody were going to buy this house, would it most likely be a first time, a first home, a second home for somebody, or like a rental, or what would be the best use for this?
It wouldn't be conducive for a rental, but it certainly would be a primary residence if you wanted to be a little bit on the outskirts of town where it's not so hustle and bustle. Also, it could be a second home. You could enjoy it on the weekends or half the year. It's definitely a residential home, either for your primary resident or your second homeowner.
Yeah, and whoever owns this home has really loved it. You can tell they've really put a lot in the way they decorated and all the
attention to detail, yes. And they are going to be leaving the base furnishings, so the beds, the couches, the chairs, the tables, those items will remain. Of course, they'll take their personal belongings and artwork, but the base furnishings would be there, so you'd have a lot to work with right from day one.
Well, that's great because the way they designed it, they did it just perfect. Everything fits just in the space, and I mean, they definitely, and the craftsmanship and the way they put it in and put it all together. It's a very impressive home, really.
It really is, and it sits on a little over 2 acres. It's 2.63 acres, so you have 2 adjoining lots that give you a little bit of buffer from one side of the home. We're going into the 3-car garage here. It also has a lot of charming artwork, which is great. But yeah, you've got room for 3 cars. There's a 2-car side and then a single car side, and then inside this garage they also have a full gym. In this gym here, all of the equipment will stay with the home.
Wow. They know how to do it, right? Because you gotta have that. You gotta have the toy hauler, and you gotta have all the toys if you're gonna be down there, right? So they've got all the space for it in a place so you can work out and get ready for those adventures.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely. And we're going to the back lanai right now. This is overlooking the Wash, the Arch, as well as the LaSalle Mountains. You've got a hot tub, an outdoor shower. You also have this water feature that's typically running, and a Viking outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, great. So if somebody wanted more information, how would they contact you about this one?
They should reach me on my cell phone. It's 435-260-8245 or moabrico.com.